Friendly forces, so airborne divisions then. The situation of 1st Airborne at Arnhem up here is serious with limited communications, and they are under heavy attack. The 82nd Airborne and 101st Airborne remain in control of their respective DZs and LZs, and the situation hangs in the balance. 30 Corps. They have established limited communication with 1st Airborne this morning, but have run into strong opposition, as already stated, by the Panzer Division sat right in front of them. Air Ops, 8th Air Force, operating from the UK, took up the brunt of the escort effort yesterday and run into a small number of engagements, but nothing too serious. Mission then. So, Allied Air Forces are to support Market, the airborne element, Guard, and the ground forces of Operation Market Garden. Execution, concept of ops. So, Command's intent today, control of the air, establish local air superiority throughout the AO to allow freedom of action, and this will be achieved through defensive counter-air and escort tasks. Air mobility, as before, we've got transports coming in to try and relieve 1st Airborne. In addition, what we've got south of Arnhem is the 1st Polish Brigade is being deployed today, so we need to ensure that these aircraft can deliver supplies and indeed men to the areas they need to go. The final element is attack, so providing indirect support to friendly ground forces and direct support to 30 Corps and 1st US Army in the southeast of the AO to achieve our wider objectives. Okay, so scheme of manoeuvre then, 2-phase op, and obviously the main effort is with 1st Airborne. These are the missions and tasks. As you can see, we'll go with call sign rather than squadron. Rebel, defensive counter-air, there to achieve air superiority in the AO. Maple, defensive counter-air, close escort of the transports. Tyrant, air interdiction, flak suppression. Bordel, strategic attack. Phase 2 of the op then, Luton, air interdiction, flak suppression. Dixie, air interdiction, Siegfried line, support of 1st US Army, and Saint are tasked with intelligence, surveillance, reconnaissance with a photo recce sortie. Okay, Command and SIGs, Kenway to be manned in accordance with the warning order issued on, yesterday. Phase 1 is Sharp, Phase 2 is Guido and Mamillo, and the squadron op channels are also in accordance with the warning order. Threat unchanged. The enemy's air order of battle capability and intent remains extant. He possesses combat air, attackers, and air mobility. The surface to air threat, as raised earlier, is increased as a result of the poor weather. We're going to be closer to the ground, and medium flak can obviously be deadly from around about 4,000 feet. Okay then, squadron execution. Can I have OC Rebel to tell us what he's doing?
Okay, Rebel, we will be patrolling east of Arnhem, providing an interdiction cap to try to disrupt enemy air operations in the area. We'll be operating down low and we'll report any enemy activity. Time on target we'll be aiming for is 1740.
Okay, thank you, Vanguard.
Correct,
OC, Roger, thank you. OC 442 Squadron.
Yeah, we'll be departing there to rendezvous with C-47s at 15:45 at Hertogenbosch, assisting them with their drop and keeping Jerry off their back. Once they pass west through grid 1014, we will be heading towards the Arnhem area to support the ground forces. We are under strength with only 5 aircraft available. That could work to our advantage, but it needs to be borne in mind. And then we will coordinate with Rebel if we can assist them in any way. And then we're heading back to terminate at Le Culot. So I just wanted to ask, are we being moved as a squadron to a different airfield for the next phase of this operation? Over.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, thanks, Paddy. OC 342 Squadron.
Good evening, gentlemen. Very French will attack enemy transportation infrastructure at Durin. We will fly to target south of the front. We will try to avoid all the, flak areas, for example, around Aachen. So our, attack will be northeast from the, Liège, and that's it.
Okay, yep. So the route of flight then I've got for you coming in kind of leads into my brief, so I'll talk about it. Coming in and then going out towards Antwerp again. Okay, so myself then, 182 Squadron. We're going to go from Grimbergen, route direct down to Duren. The plan is to arrive approximately 10 minutes before Bordel in order to conduct our flak suppression. So essentially targets of opportunity within the Duren area, and we'll be operating on Channel C, so we can obviously switch and talk to Bordel. Following that, we'll escort them out and return to base. Okay, phase 2 then, so OC-19 Squadron.
Righto, Luton. We'll be taking up the close escort for the second wave of drops, going to Ellis, meeting up with the transports at 1700. We'll be in close left-hand racetrack pattern around the C-47s, and we'll be there until at least 1745.
Okay, perfect. Thank you very much. OC-401 Squadron.
Yeah, we'll be taking off from A78 Florence. We'll fly towards Liege. Over there, we will split in 3 flights, and we will attack the Siegfried line of targets around Aachen 2318 from Maastricht, Verviers, and Liege, 3 different directions. We'll use the overcast to hide ourselves until we get really close, and then we'll drop and go back towards Liege. And we will try to avoid fighting enemy fighters over there. Once we reform over Liege, we'll be available for tasking.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. And finally, the PR Squadron then, OC-16 Squadron.
Good day. 2 Spitfires in Saint will fly from B56 Evora to north of Arnhem and search for some enemy activity, vehicles, etc. Take some photographs and come straight back. I'm allowing 10 minutes maximum up there, so we can get back on time back to St. Evora. That's it.
Okay, perfect. Thank you very much. Final part of the brief then. So service support. The following FOBs are serviceable: B70 Turner, B56 Severe, and A92 Santrond. Those all have rearm refuel capability. Grimbergen and Floren, which is off map to image south, do not possess rearm refuel capability. So if you do need that, don't go there. Final point then, as per the war note, no nav lights to be used, please, for reasons that we all know. And airfield recovery and launch, please try and coordinate it amongst yourselves or Kenway, and go into wind. 7 ready. Check in order.
Red 2 ready.
Red 3 ready.
Red 4 ready.
Blue 1 ready.
Blue 2 ready.
Blue 3 ready.
Blue 4 ready.
Right, Tyrant Squadron, let's roll. Red 1 rolling.
Red 2 rolls.
Red 3 rolling.
Red 4 roll.
Blue 1 rolling.
Blue 2 rolling.
Blue 3 rolling.
Blue 4 rolling.
Tyrant 1 airborne, line up.
Tyrant Bordell.
Bordell Tyrant.
Bordell is over the town of Liège, turning 093.
Roger, we just come back to Maastricht now, Bordell. Tyrant, liner, go.
Big blue section, keep your eyes open.
Right, Tyrant, reclimb Angels 4. Right, chaps, target's about 30 kilometers off our nose. So I'm going to go set my gun sight to 1 degree.
It's on that lake, Blue 1, left wing.
Should be coming up at 1 o'clock.
Oops. Okay, so the lake at 10 is about halfway through to Duran. Should start coming into sight right now. There it is, 11 o'clock horizon. Blue one, red one.
Blue one.
You
Take
have
the
visual.
flag.
Yeah, roger. Right, find where it is and then engage it. Right, so we're engaged
Flag.
here. If
Flag.
the southern side, yeah, roger. Jink right.
Train 1 o'clock.